So, the food, mat. I personally love Norwegian food. I think it is really good. I've heard there's kind of a stereotype, I guess, that Norwegian food is really bland because no one really uses spices or has spicy food at all. But personally, I think that a lot of the Norwegian food is really good. It's very simple. And I think, I can't remember where I heard it from, but I've heard that it's, somebody say that like, it's kind of like peasant food, but like really, really good peasant food, which I get that. Like, I think that's true because a lot of the main dishes in Norway are just things like lamb and cabbage, right? Fårikål. And it's so good, but it's very simple. It's just you have salt, pepper, lamb, cabbage, cook it in a pot. There you go. That's your dinner. But it's really tasty at the same time. And that's the same thing with, they kind of just usually have a mix of a vegetable, a meat, maybe another vegetable, it just depends. They have something called lutefisk in Norway, and that's really famous. It's just like a jellified fish, kind of, and you eat it with peas and something else, sour cabbage or something. Okay, so they have things like lamb and cabbage stew, fish, lamb, potatoes. Potatoes are really good. Potatoes in Norway are actually really special, I think. I think they're awesome. They're very small. They're like usually about that big, and they taste like, they're not like a big Idaho potato. They're just different, but they're really good. And it's kind of the same with like a lot of things in Norway. I feel like a lot of things are just like smaller, but really like they taste really good and very fresh. And that's something, yeah, it's just, there's not a whole lot of options when you go into a grocery store. There's usually, one or two, maybe two brands. Usually there's like only one brand of one type of food, and that's what you get if you want to eat that. So I really loved it because it made shopping very easy. You just go in, pick it out, and be on your way. Get the same thing every week. It's great. And that's something that I thought was kind of interesting, was just how, like Norway, like I said, like Norwegian food is very famous for being bland, but they have but it's very tasteful, if that makes sense. Like it's very full of flavor. So they'll make their fish. Ooh, the fish is really good. But you can do lots of things with it to make it taste just how you want it and stuff. They have lots of different meats, and that's kind of fun to do. Up in northern Norway, they have, and I think you can still find it in like southern Norway, I think, but they have like whale at the store and reindeer sometimes. There's actually like a reindeer hot dog in Bergen, and reindeer is really good. They use a lot of lamb, a lot of fish. They're also pretty international, so you'll see like one of the best like fast food things, like it's really famous in Norway, is called kebab, and it's so good. It's kind of like a hero, but like with lamb meat and like this special kind of sauce, like kebab sauce, and it's really good. And that's kind of like the hangover food for Norwegians, but it's just really good. Like it's super delicious. Food in Norway, the best. Yeah, food in Norway is just so good. Deilig. You just can't beat the fish in the stores. Like nothing in America can probably compare. But yeah, it's awesome. Norwegians are, actually the culture of food there is really interesting too. Like lunches are usually just like knekkebrød, like this cracker almost, but it's like a, yeah, it's kind of like a cracker, and they'll just put like meat and cheese and butter on it, and that's your lunch. Like it's just very simple. Like that's just the thing with Norway, you just have very simple foods, and that's, which I think is awesome. I love Norwegian food. Go ahead and go to IKEA if you want. Go to IKEA if you want Norwegian food, or like things that are similar to Norwegian food, just go to IKEA. It's really good.